I know most of you people that are going to watch this movie ride.
Like, I don't really know what made me want to race. Like, at first it was just kind of fun.
Doctor basically said to me, if you do any more nerve damage, you'll lose feeling in your hand forever.
When I started racing pro, I raced a few of the outdoors in '99 and lived out of the back of a truck. Probably one of the funnest summers I ever had.
I wanted to be like David Bailey.
I wouldn't say there was necessarily someone that got me into racing. It was more because I threw a leg over a dirt bike and loved it.
To be a champion in our sport, you need heart.
I'm one of those guys that, that take chances. As long as you're winning, it's fine, but don't lose, ever. I'm sorry.
Hey, give me something to get me going this morning. Yeah. I was talking like one of your patented barks. Sacramento, round one. Nothing but a chicken wing.
I think Gonzo is thinking of making it through the year.
Yeah, he's always kind of been the underdog. He didn't start racing really until he was 21 years old. He'll be 40 in 2 months.
Here we go again.
This is it. You ready? You're ready for this.
Hope so. It's kind of hard to actually say, hey, this is going to be my farewell tour. I mean, I've been doing it so long, it's almost like a part of me. It's a way of life for me, but it's about time, and it's a good way to say thanks to everybody.
Trying to keep it as realistic as possible. We're kind of, if we can finish a year in the top 10, that's going to be like winning the championship to us.
Let's go racing. Are we good to go? Concentrate on those switchbacks. Yeah. Sit nicely, sit down and just rail it, bud.
Looks like after you hit the bump, the bike throws you up.
You just went 4 softer? Go a little softer here, too.
But yesterday, that turn at the bottom of the hill where there's a step up.
That's the man right there.
In the race line, we might find some sort of outside cut across all the ruts.
I'm just notchy, like I can feel it. Like in the corners, I'm like hitting them and like stopping and going.
He wants to really go after it. He's pretty nervous. It's like you're anxious.
I don't know.
All the unknowns.
As long as he rides good, stay on the box. That's all that matters.
All right, doggy, I'm out of here. See ya.
When I lined it up on the 125 line, I was the guy to beat. You look over to your left, you look over to your right, and I got these guys covered. Now, when you look on the line, you look over to your right, you look over to your left, and you're like, God, please help me right here, I mean.
To live through last year and when Ricky was able to get a perfect season, I can't believe that I didn't do something about it. I said to myself I would never let it happen.
If Kevin feels well and rides good and stays off the ground, he could definitely win this national championship and he could win this race.
Just look ahead, buddy. Just hammer this thing. Go get him. That's what we've been fighting for.
Kevin. You guys got something on Kevin? Can we see if there's something wrong with his bike? Come, understand. Lift the shift lever. Get my reins ready. Put this bike in neutral. Start it. Start the bike. Good. Okay, lift the bike. Go.
I was doing everything. I ran off the track a few times, and I was trying so much, and I was already sick from the night before. Still ended up only finishing 6th and thinking maybe, yeah, I was coming up. Come to find out, I got beat by over a minute.
Yeah, Ernie went down and I hit him. Everybody just hit him.
It looks good. The bike looks settled. It doesn't look like it's doing anything.
I'm loosening up too, so that's helping things out.
Forget about those things you don't like. Just go out and ride.
Kind of got an okay start and ended up getting lightheaded and had to pull off because I couldn't finish. It started off wrong, it ended wrong, it was never right.
Depressing riding around there and not getting any points. We need to get his ass.
Welcome to motocross. Woohoo! Go! Woo! Where do I start?
Gooey!
I need a new bike.
It was just throbbing, man. It's still throbbing. I'll be all right. I just need to tape it up real good.
He's feeling pretty good. Ready? I'm feeling something too. I think he's gonna do a top 3 today, probably.
I went into this year the same as I always do. but I think everybody else figured that James was not in this class anymore. So they thought, you know what, I've got just as much chance as anybody else to win. I'm gonna step my game up. Now, honestly, I think if James Stewart was in this class this year, I think he'd have a tough time winning. What a year, man. I tell you what, after last year finishing 4th and not having Bubba back and finishing 2nd to him a lot of times last year, everybody just thought, oh, you know, you're gonna win, you're gonna do this and do that. And shit, I hadn't even been nowhere near the front.
All I ever wanted to do was just win one race.
Even though I was tired and even though I was hurt and even though I was sick, I still rode and I still trained. And I think I pushed my body into a state to where there's no coming back.
That night after the race at Mount Morris, I'm just thinking to myself, I can't believe I just won. I mean, I actually did the dream that I've always been dreaming about.
First moto, he tweaked his knee on the first crash out of 3 and just salvaged the second moto for, I think, 16th. He's in the medic truck right now. Yeah, his knee was all taped up for the second moto and his foot went numb. It was so tight, but it was either that or not right, so.
How did it go in Hangzhou? Well, I got a flat in the second moto. And the worst part is I had a good moto going. I was in 6th when I got the flat, so it's kind of weird today. Anything could happen. Could get top 10. I could be out of the top 20. I mean, who knows?
Well, San Diego, he beat Ricky straight up, and then Daytona, like that's Ricky's track, and he handled Ricky there. That was probably the sweetest win of the whole year.
Start, remember, you get your weight back, dude. Work it all the way up the hill. Work it. Go in deep. Control it.
It's almost as good as like being on the bike yourself. It's the best feeling in the world.
Reedy'd probably rather get stabbed in the eye with a pen than get second, but and then you see how good like Ricky, when he wins and he comes across the finish line, that's half my inspiration. You see how good it makes him feel to win, so you just want to take that from him, you know? That's what we're all here for. It's all competitive. Just want to take it from him and keep it as your own. Look way ahead, look way down that track. You don't even get caught looking at those ruts. And no f***ing nice guys this time. F*** those guys. I'll jump out and tackle them if you don't want to T-bone them.
Come on, baby. Get the jump. Get the jump. help you. I can't help you, babe. Kidding me?
I got beat straight up, and I was sad. And it hurt here.
Maybe I just have something. Can't describe it. I think I do what I have to do when I have to do it.
I know he's pissed right now, though. He ain't even around. He's probably feeling like he let everybody down right now.
He had the best jump, the best start.
He ruined him up the hill.
And then just made the left turn, and the bike just went like this.
Just kept on turning. Yeah, one of those weekends where you're like, all right, let's get out of town. I'm over this place. Let's go to Southwest.
Everybody's always hounding you, you know. Hey, what about the perfect season? You gonna be able to keep it going today? And
one thing about my baby, he never gives up.
You know, I don't know how many more times I'm going to be able to do this, you know, so I might as well give it all I got every chance I go out there, you know.
You guys have been great, man, not just today, but shoot for, I guess it's been like 20 years for me.
The fans around here are just really good to me, and I, you know, try and give it back to them by, you know, not giving up and pushing 100%.
Ricky, man, he's just like better than ever right now, it seems like.
look good. Yeah. Stewie on the last lap beat you by 6 tenths. It's all right though, you look really good. The rougher the track gets, the better you get.
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
What was my best?
I think they had you at a 53 or something like that. That's like loads better than the next guy.
Reed had that lap he's behind me, but I went slow when he was behind me.
I know, I could tell that you're as slow as his fast.
Yeah.
Even your backup times are better than their best.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I bet my backup time is way better than their second best time.
Are you kidding?
Okay, gentlemen, the lineup for the first 250 National Moto.
You're a guy
Number 4.
The guy's just a motocross machine. I mean, he puts in probably more effort than anybody else out there, and that's what pays off, you know? It's all for a purpose. It's to go out and win races. Somebody got a lap time on Reed?
Yeah. Just my clutch got bent.
Okay, that's all right.
Good job.
Okay.
I just fell down, made a mistake. I'm only human, and it was a good ride.
We're gonna need a subframe.
All good things must come to an end, and this is what racing's about. You know, it's not fun if you keep going, winning. So now I got some motivation, and hats off to Chad. He's been trying for a long time in outdoors, and he got it.
You are human.
Looking forward to the next moto. Get a little revenge, I guess.
I thought that at one time he retired. He announced his retirement shortly after our son Ian was born. And I thought we were gonna be like one big happy family farming, you know, in Connecticut. I quickly discovered it wasn't gonna be enough for him. He needs that adrenaline, and he loves having something to work for. Like, he trains all week long, and to be able to go and race and just get all of it out and see how you're doing and compete is just in his blood. So I hope he never stops racing. It's definitely good for him.
You know, it'd be a perfect scenario if I could get the whole shot. Dowd could be second for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, all the guys always want to win, but I think for him, if he just goes out there and has a good ride, he'll be happy with it.
Desire. Yeah. Somewhere inside. That would be cool if he caught up to Dowdy and they battled. I think Dowdy's way too far though. Oh, that's awesome. What a nice picture. I wish I had a picture of that.
Chad Reed getting cleaned up, making his way up here. We're waiting for the number 16 machine of John Dowd. I'm sure he's out there celebrating a little bit with the locals out here.
Even ran off the track over here.
And he finds himself up on the podium today with consistent 3-3 rides.
We put it to him. It was awesome.
Good job.
I felt awesome in first moto, that second moto.
It looked awesome.
I took my parade lap, just the berms and everything. I said, this is my moto right here.
Folks, one more time, Mr. John Dowd.
Remember that old guy? That old guy was pretty fast, you know? I don't know. That old junkyard dog. The old guy thing is my claim to fame, so I'm sure that's what it's going to be.
Top 5 was a lot better than I thought I was going to do, happy.
It's nice because we used to be on the other side of the fence too, you know? We used to camp out here and watch JoJo Keller, Guy Cooper, you know, all those guys. So, you know, we know what it's like. You just want someone to cheer for and get psyched for, and it's so cool that it's Doug now, you know?
Oh, heard it again. We are ready. Born ready.
You gotta have everything, you know, 100%. You gotta have track, you gotta have bike, you know, it's a combination of things to, you know, to win a race.
job, dude. That was awesome.
Dude, I tried so hard. I knew I was in fourth.
Yeah, don't worry. Main thing, put it to your head. Put it together next motor, right on?
Yeah.
Right up there, right on? No mistake.
My stomach hurts so bad.
You want some Pepto-Bismol or something?
No, dude, I just don't feel good.
I know. I want him to be strong because he's really sick. He was throwing up and down. He was so sick that he was throwing up in the helmet.
Bud's Creek probably was my first, race that everything went my way. Going across the Bud's Creek finish line was crazy. Didn't it was like a dream. I didn't know if I was awake or what was going on because I had this weird feeling in my stomach. That's hey, this is what it's all about, and I don't ever want that feeling to go away.
Since Sean was factory for 3 years, he kind of expects the best. He hasn't really realized that he's kind of a privateer now. Whether he likes it or not, he's not putting in the results that were expected.
Can you tell me that again?
Ran out of gas. Last lap. Just not coming together for him.
Ow!
Redbud. This guy is half dead. The other guy's about half dead too. Yeah. Come on, push it. Yeah. Take it. Yes. He just said he's running out of gas. He's out of gas.
Sean Hamlin ran out of gas again.
What? Leave it to these guys. They're the techs. I don't know. Topped it off right before the start, still ran out. I think it just ruins it. Seems to ruin his confidence, make him feel hell, like he just can't win.
second moto, battling with Kevin, and I like almost landed on him. He kind of looked up and he was like, you know what? This kid ain't about to land on me. The next lap he got around, but he was on the outside. I'm like, you know what? Like, it's 4th of July. You ain't getting it this season. I'm about to get some fireworks. So I hit him, and then next thing you know, just a big old boom. I didn't mean to knock him down, but I meant to pass him. But I hit him, I pissed him off, and I was just like, oh no. And he came up, and then I let him go, and I tried to race one, but he was on a mission. And then I was so scared going up on the podium now. I was like, oh God, I'm gonna go up here, I'm probably gonna get shot. And I was kind of hoping my private jet would land right there, and just, you know what, I'm out of here.
Gentlemen, the lineup for the first 125 National Moto, number 3.
No, it's never been as interesting as it is right now. You got Ivan out there, you got Hepler that was supposed to win everything, and he's won a couple motos. He's been really fast, but he just explodes at other times. Grant Langston, Grant can go out and be the fastest guy in a weekend, and he's capable of winning a championship. He's done it before. And then you got Mike, he's thrown in there, and nobody knew what he could do. And then you got Mike Brown, who's 30-some years old, and everybody's like, holy crap, I can't believe he's winning.
Probably 80% of it's experience, you know, knowing the tracks. You've been there over the years, you know how to train, you know what you need to do to be up there. Might not be the fastest rider out there, but I think for the people I'm racing with, you know, they're great riders, but being consistent this year, I think would be the best thing for me. More than anything, it's if I could win this year, I think it'd be the greatest, you know, win I've ever done. Want to win.
Ivan Tedesco up in the thick of things as well. The number 30 machine, Ivan Tedesco. He's bringing Mike Brown with him. Mike Brown did not get the best start. Looks like Brock Kepler got out into the number 1 position. The 122, Matt Walker knows this is a man's course. It was the 51 machine of Andrew Jordan and somebody lit a fire under the number 800, and he is going after the 30 with now less than 2 laps to go.
Riding his heart out the first half of the season, and he's still riding his heart out now. He's just not having the best of luck.
You know, he rode good, picked off all the guys that were getting tired, but
yeah, just ran out of time.
He pulled points on Grant, but lost some to Ivan.
Yeah.
Ivan ended up 5th.
Yeah, he got 7.
We can sit here and talk about what happened and how it happened and what couldn't have happened or what could have happened, and it was crazy emotions and just, you know, in disbelief.
Ricky, what the heck happened out there, man?
You have to ask number 259.
got past so many guys there the years before, and I just did it again. I swooped out to the outside and went to go jump, and then he would have dropped down and I would have jumped like this back on the inside. It'd have been the pass of the year.
These 454 strokes are coming into turn number 1, and it's red, number 73.
He always says Bubba's the next guy. Bubba's going to be the next guy, and I want to race with him.
But he will have his day. Trust me, my man, he will have it. And he's got a lot of talent.
But when you're young, you know one thing. Pin it. Yes, and then like a split second later, I was just horrified because the crash was so bad.
Apparently he was doing that line, from what the Suzuki guys say, he was doing that line like every lap. Next thing you know, I was kind of waking up again and being carted off. It was bad. I just kind of landed on him, and after that, I was just like, I'm gonna get shot again.
This place is all about lines, just finding little lines between the bumps and stuff, banking off of things, just getting hit with rocks. This place is nasty with roofs. I mean, as you can see, all the dirt inside my goggles would kind of float up in and get in my eyes. But I started figuring out how to ride with it after a while. Like right as I started cresting, coming back down, that's when I could see all the dirt. I would just close my eyes until I hit the ground, and then I'd have to kind of see where I was landing and then close my eyes and land, but it worked. I mean, I was able to get going again and pass a few more guys through the end of the race, so at least I got through.
You'll laugh, you'll cry, you get $52 goodbye.
125 class, to get top 20 is really, really, really good. To get a point in the race is really good. It's really hard.
You'll laugh, you'll cry.
You have rookies, you have veterans, you have past champions, guys that have won races in 250s, and everything in between. You put them on a start line, it's just an all-out battle.
It's pretty aggro, just mayhem. And
there's someone coming from behind, there's someone taking off, there's crashes.
Everyone's pretty close in speed.
It's a battle of the whole race. It feels kind of weird, believe it or not, watching those guys my whole life. Now I'm racing them.
Yeah, it's crazy riding with, the top guys.
These guys, they're doing their hardest. They're working so hard, but then they have these veterans that are in the 125 class stealing their place.
When you can make X amount of dollars in the 125 class or nothing in the 250 class, it's an easy decision for the riders to make.
There's only a couple guys in that class that can, in the top 10, that can say they're really rookies.
If a team thinks they have a certain budget and they can pay a guy and he's got a chance at getting a win or winning the overall or something some weekend in the 125 class, they want that rather than a 5th place finish in the 250 class.
A lot of people in the past thought that 125 was like a stepping stone or Intergalactic Classics. It's a class of its own.
It's cool that we get to race them, you know, it kind of shows, you know, our speed, you know, to them. We're all on equal bikes, you know, it's who's the best rider.
Yeah, in Colorado, it was just, of all places to win, that's where I wanted to win. I did everything I could before that race. There was nothing on my mind except for that race. I wanted to do good there. You know, you're only as good as your last race, obviously. I have a long way to go before I'm the best. It's more than the technical side in racing and speed. It's so much mental. I had a lot of the elements it took to win, but I was missing one big one, and that was the mental side of it. It was frustrating that it took me 6 races to figure that out. A couple of years ago, I'd be pumped. You know, I'd do anything to finish second. And then you get to that point where you finish second a few times and it's not fun anymore. You know, there's one place to go and that's to win.
Yeah, I felt like Ricky Carmichael or something. You know, it's awesome being back here in Colorado, and I'm trying to win for you guys. I'm doing everything I can.
The winner, Hot Sauce, Ivan Tedesco.
What's it really going to take to beat Ricky?
I don't know. I think just like the top 5 guys are bad dudes, and it's as effed up it is, with Ricky kind of checking out, and making everybody kind of look bad with all the wins. There's a bunch of guys, like a few other guys that are incredible, and there's a big gap from like 5th or 6th all the way back. They're so far gone, but you know that's kind of overshadowed by Ricky.
How was your lap time?
I don't know what the second practice was. I was third in the first practice.
I don't really look at the lap time. As long as I'm faster than Fonseca, I'm happy.
No one likes to get humiliated every weekend. You know, we all train really hard and work really hard at this.
Michael Bird! I think the 4 strokes, in my own personal opinion, kind of made it boring. You know, everybody's got to have one because of power. But I think the 250 was more of a faster style, more exciting to watch. Get him, Burger! Just ride like you've been riding all weekend.
Where's Preston?
Get down.
It seems like on the 4-stroke, everybody has the same style. You see how Bubba rides, like really aggressive. You don't see that on the 4-stroke rider. A 4-stroke, you need to ride it really smooth, but 2-stroke is so much more fun to ride.
So if Burner could stay where he's at, maybe pass it down, he can get 5th overall.
Go! Here he comes. Will you help me welcome him to the podium? It's his first 250 podium in the outdoors, Mr. Ernesto Fonseca.
Ernie and those guys got ahead on the first lap by like 3 or 4 seconds, right off the bat. That's his best moto finish of this outdoor series, so good ride. I thought we had fourth, though. I really wanted him to get Dowdy.
Dowdy and I had a really good battle going on.
Michael Byrne was, man, he just hounded me like the whole race.
He rode really good. He didn't make any mistakes.
It seems like me and Byrne and Preston been just a few points away from each other for weeks now. It seems like we can't really move one way or the other.
It's keeping it interesting, that's for sure.
You know, 1 point here, 1 point there. It's just ended up fourth. I think it was fifth overall for the day. So I guess they're all a lot younger than me, and they all riding, got the factory equipment and whatever. So I'm pretty excited about it so far.
Go Dowdy!
You look at the past that Honda's had, you know, they had McGrath and Ricky and Bailey and Ricky Johnson. You're expected to produce like they did. He knows that he's on that edge where he's going to be the next guy.
This is really the most stacked 125 class I think has ever been. We'll see who it is at the final round.
It's my whole life I've been looking up to him. I mean, he's superior, really. I have a nickname they call me. They call me this name because I've always protected him, called the Trojan Man. Even in the amateur ranks, I mean, I had to protect him out on the tracks from guys that just wanted to kill him. I remember coming home one day with a bloody eye. A bloody eye.
I knew he could win the day. He expected to be top 5, and now, you know, like today, he wins a race.
It's good when he's pissed. He was pissed at Unadilla, and he was pissed at Washougal. Those ended up pretty good.
I don't know, man. I wasn't feeling that good in practice today. It was kind of bugging me. For some reason, I'm having trouble in the sand whoops. Just a little bit afraid to just pin it through there, you know? That's what's bugging me. I mean, I should be good in there, and I'm not today, so that's what's kind of making me mad.
Be safe, boys. Go and have some fun.
Have fun. Look ahead. Ride your own lines. Go get them, buddies. Oh, yeah! Coming down in!
AMA history right there.
You know what? That was unbelievable.
Nobody 40 years old ever finished in the top 10.
I know. How sick is that?
And he's really upset about it. He's mad. He's mad. He wants the box is what he wants.
Just not real happy with the way I rode it. I ended up 7th, which was not bad really, but I feel like I didn't ride that good, you know. I got another old guy record.
First 40-year-old ever in AMA history to finish in the top 10. Sorry, Guy Cooper.
Two things to remember today. Stand up and stay on.
I decided let's do the last 3 races in a 450 and see if we can get some results.
Barbara said over and across. Oh, is that where I go? Over the gate and across. Oh, okay.
How much time have you had on that bike?
I've ridden it 3 days.
Just remember, you could be working at McDonald's.
Yeah, we're gonna go beat the 2-year streak this weekend, huh, Hoodie?
Rick's on the same bike.
Yeah, now I'm on the same bike, so watch out. Watch out.
You know, the outdoors, I never really expected to be that at a disadvantage. I thought for sure I'd win a lot of races, and I thought for sure coming in I could win the championship. It didn't go like that at all.
James Stewart is a phenomenal rider. I think the best rider that's ever thrown a leg over a motorcycle, talent-wise and speed-wise. Now, the best rider ever, no. You know, he'll never be that, because Carmichael will be that till the sport dies.
When I decided to go down the hill, I knew there was probably an 85% chance that I wasn't gonna make it, and I still did it anyway. And that was a wrap. That was the end of James Stewart's season. It sucked. That's it.
He's only human. He makes mistakes. Everybody does. The only person that doesn't make mistakes, I think, is Carmichael. If I ride the way I know how to ride, I feel, I can be top 5.
I think he was smiling. He looked happy.
Anybody, when they don't have pressure on themselves when they ride or do anything, they perform better because they let their natural ability do it and they're not thinking about it. It just comes natural. It's like walking. And riding a motorcycle to me is like walking.
We saw, we changed colors, and then he came through with a strong ride in the second moto.
Going into the year, we thought we had a good chance on, battling for the championship. Then it kind of, the bottom fell out of it, and that's the way it went. Now that's behind us, and we're just trying to salvage the year. So when I do retire, I retire hopefully on a positive note.
Inside the top 10.
Inside the top 10, baby.
Woohoo! Another day in the office.
Oh shit. Another day at the office.
Ready for a break. We got like 8 more motos. 2 here, 2 at Glen Helen, 2 in France, 7, and then 1 at, 2 at the MGM. 8 motos. Year-round racing. Drive a man insane. No matter how much you love it.
far behind Ricky this weekend. I think this is the closest he's been behind Ricky in a long time. And hey, sometimes it's frustrating to see him get so frustrated for finishing second the whole time. But we got to try and see beyond that, you know. Bravo, Kevin, bravo.
In this sport, I always get the question, like, you know, kind of comparing like Ricky and, you know, how good he is. And, you know, I feel success on different levels. And this is me. This is the best I can do.
We look for the competition, you know. I wish somebody would actually drive him, you know. He needs that bait. And what amazes me is that he can watch what's going on. If there's a race between two other guys and it's a really good race, he's watching. How do you go that fast and know what's going on behind you?
My knees aren't so good anymore, you know, but they're kind of loose. And even with the braces on, I can yank them out once in a while. So.
Power switch. Power switch. Come on, come on. Come on, Kevin! Come on! Come on!
Where was he when he got up? 10th, 11th? He was in 20-something. Second lap, he came around in 13th.
Yeah, it was a good ride. I mean, it felt good. Better than the way I normally get second. So, for whatever reason, he's way faster than me this year. So, I mean, you kind of give up on it after a while. I mean, how am I going to find 4 seconds when I'm already just like feel like I'm hanging it loose, you know? So, by next year, I'll definitely have to do something, find speed somewhere.
That's a shame about as the years go by. You're winning all these races and it's going by so fast, man. You can't grasp onto it and hold it. It's just gone, you know? That's what keeps you coming back for more.
It was okay. Kind of a rough first moto, but kind of tweaked my knee a little bit. In that second moto, I'm kind of bummed out. Hope it's all right. Hopefully, I'll be good for Glen Helen.
Think you'll be able to go?
I think so.
You have a lot of points to make. What do you think? You think you can pull it? No? Good luck.
I'm just gonna do my best.
You alright?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Mike. Come on.
Mike to the inside, short. Langston, I think it is.
Dude, I had the gnarliest wreck ever. You alright? Yeah.
Ivan's out of points. I believe he can get Langston before the end of this. Got him back. Hey, where did he cut the track at? What the fuck happened here? Langston just cut the track twice. He fell down, got up, cut the track twice, and now he passed Alessi. What's Alessi gonna do? Well, there's a problem, dude. There's a problem.
Are you kidding me? That kid's in his face.
Grant, you can't cut the track, brother. You can't. I'm not in it. I'm not in it. Hey, you can't chop the track. You can't cut the You can't cut the track. You cut the track. No. I just said he cut the track. I talked to him. That's why I'm standing on. That's why I'm standing on this side. You don't need to come talk to me. Hey, that was a good ride.
I can't believe I'm in the championship hunt now. It's gonna be a tough second ride out.
Hey, I'm not going to be around for a while. I'm going to follow Whitelock around until we figure this out. Well, I mean, Grant cut the track. I mean, it was obvious. That's the only obvious part of the whole thing. So that's official, Steve. I can head back and check time. Thank you very much. Yeah, 5-second penalty. 10 points separating you two.
That's it?
That's it. Right now, championship is all we're thinking about. Okay. They're going to work all for Ivan Tedesco.
That team is going to start working together now.
This is how you win championships. You don't lose focus right now.
Ivan needs to get 5th or better. What do you think?
Ivan needs a 5th if Alessi wins?
Yeah.
You can do that, I think. This one's going to be dramatic.
Dude. What? Nervous, huh? Yeah, I'm nervous for him.
Get the whole shot. Run away and hide. Good luck. Have fun. Quick, Arsenal style, dude. Quick out of the hole.
Come on, hot sauce. Come on, baby.
Big block, dude. Everyone came over.
You got it on the outside, baby! Leslie, don't do nothing stupid, you
Tedesco into the number 2 spot. Now it's Alessi in the 4.
Oh my God!
God damn it, what happened?
Gnarliest takeout. That was the cheapest shot.
I just saw blow up, dude. Dirt and bikes.
Alessi take him out?
I saw it all, dude. It was insane. It was the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life.
How come I knew it was going to be drama at the end? Drama. What a race to hook me up, dude. It was dramatic. I mean, right from the first moto with Ivan falling down and having to come back from the back of the pack, and then Mike doing well, and then the whole Langston track cutting to protest to trying to watch films to second moto takeouts and pro circuit bikes ganging up us on the start. And I don't know, I mean, it was probably the most dramatic ending. Second place is better than third, but nothing's as good as winning.
I don't think anybody bet money that I would win it. I wasn't mentioned before the season, and it feels great to shut everybody down and to be holding that number 1 plate. No better feeling.
That's all that matters.
Hey,
that shit goes away.
Hey, Alessi, look at that. There you go.
There you go.
Today we're not going to ride. We kind of hyperextended his knee last week, and unless we can go out there and kind of race around with Byrne, we're going to end up in 7th anyway. So if if we can't ride at that pace or whatever, there's really no sense in going out there and him risking getting hurt worse. So this year was awesome. I mean, we came into this year expecting to just finish maybe in the top 10 a few races, and I mean, he's been riding awesome. I'm still proud as hell of what we did this year. I mean, a couple of guys in a van. I mean, this week we're not even in our van. We're just kind of gypsying around, and we still beat a lot of big teams. That's pretty good.
I never dreamed that I could race this long, or I mean, who knew I was going to make it till I was 40, still racing, you know, professionally. If I had a choice, I might have started racing a little bit younger. My age has always been a little bit of a hindrance. It was hard in the beginning. I was definitely a hacker. I used tape for numbers. I mean, the whole 9 yards.
Numbers, holding his bike together.
I was the worst. I did what I could do to get out there and race. Every year of my career, I had to keep it up and keep working hard and performing enough to have them guys, you know, believe in me enough to hire me back.
It was like, oh my God, we're hiring this old guy, but how can we not hire him? Because he's like one of the top guys.
I have been doing it a long time, and I've loved every minute of it. I am ready to actually retire. I don't know if it's really hit me yet. Some moments when I really think about it, it's you know, it's definitely kind of sad. I try to keep myself involved. I have plans of trying to do some riding schools. I'm really looking forward to that. I think it'll be fun, you know, to work with some of the younger guys and kids. And I know that I have something to offer. To experience this whole thing has just been, it's been awesome. It's something I'll never forget. Now you're making me a little sad about it. But it's been good.
Hey, there's been many a guy before you that have had to do it.
That's true.
And they didn't last as long as you did.
Maybe they didn't have as much fun as I did.